chasing a hole. And the weight of the game is breaking your soul. Keep changing your game, playing the role. Keep telling my family short like Tolkien readers. Let it linger hard to pick up teeth with broken fingers. And I humble myself till I was hollow inside. But no more, I get this zipper, you can swallow my pride.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. We've got the Utah Jazz and Chicago. And it's Chicago to start out. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Utah, Stockton is out there with Jeff Hornacek, and there's Malone. It's Foster in at the 5 spot. Now Stockton. Dennis Rodman missing on the 3. Stockton passes to Keefe. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Stockton kicks to Malone. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Pass to Longley. It's tipped. Malone with the steal. Hornacek dishes to Stockton. Buried from 15 feet out. Stockton's got his first basket.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here's Pippen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here's Jordan outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Malone is doubled. Foster passes to Keefe. There's the feed to Malone. And stolen by Jordan. Outside Harper. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Pass to Keefe.
Chicago foul call. That's his first personal foul.
Malone with the screen. Hornacek against Jordan. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Harper. Rodman kicks to Jordan. The dish now to Harper. He feeds it to Pippen. Back to Harper. Longley passes to Harper. 4 on the clock. And it's Pippen missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Foster dishes to Malone. The rebound by Jordan.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
The kick out to Harper. Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Takes a 3. Shot's good. Rodman's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Over to the wing. Here's Keith. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Feeds to Jordan. From deep. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Stockton kicks to Malone. Tries it from 9. It's deflected. Jordan at the elbow. Utah with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Stockton. Here's Malone. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Malone's got 6.
Timeout for the Bulls.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. He used that pick just right. Isley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chicago calls timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
His team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Now, here's Kerr. Kicks it to Rodman. Malone with the steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. A nice shot by Anderson.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Pippen. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Kukoc kicks to Pippen. Back to Kukoc. Rodman dishes to Kerr. Just 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Tries to snap the cold streak, and he gets it to go. Game.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Isley. Free throw line jump shot. Cannot hit, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside Pippen. Wennington passes to Kukoc. Right side Rodman. Stolen by Anderson. Dishes it to Hornacek. It's deflected. And we reach the end of the first quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
Simpkins is out there with Bill Wennington. Then it's Kerr. Then there's Bushler. And it's Kukoc in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now, here's Kerr. There's the triple. And it's Ostertag with the rebound. Jazz leading by 8. And here's Stockton. The pass to Ostertag. Here is Stockton. Three-pointer. And the Jazz another 3.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now, here's Kerr. Six to shoot. For the 3. And he gets it to go. Kerr's got 6 points.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Rob, unhindered, going all the way. From deep, that is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
They set the pick. So for the Bulls, Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Jordan comes in for Simpkins. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Foster's checked in for Utah. Carr comes in for Karl Malone. Here is Keith off the pick. No luck. Kukoc with the defensive effort. Inside, here's Jordan, and the layup falls. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Offensive rebound. And Stockton, here we go. Carr, the pass to Foster. Here's Keith. Tries yet again. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Here's Harper. There's the screen. Jordan, the pass to Bushler. Clock at 4 from downtown. Tipped away. Jazz leading by 5. Left side, Anderson. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Bushler. And Utah with a change here, too. Hornacek's checked in. Carr sets a screen. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
The Bulls making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. And here's the fast break. Here's Pippen. Rebound, Utah. Longley. Oh, look out, and then you throw him stuff like that. You go home run. How does it even go in? He pulls it. Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Harper. Here's Jordan. Utah called for the foul. Kerr's checked in for Jordan.
Steve Kerr.
Kerr with it. He's got 9. He kicks it to Rodman. Passes it to Kerr. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Harper. Shoots. That one wide left. Utah leading. Carr with a screen on Kerr. To the middle. Here's Foster, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Here's Hornacek, and Utah again with the bucket.
Assist from Howard Isaac.
Here's Pippen. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the right side. Screen by Longley. Pippen kicks to Kerr. Harper dishes to Pippen. Harper the pass to Kerr. 5 on the clock.
Chicago foul call.
The Bulls making a switch here. Wennington's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Ostertag comes in for Foster. And Karl Malone subbed in for Carr. Pass to Hornacek. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop. Hornacek's got 4 points this quarter. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Harper kicks to Kerr. A 3-ball. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
As opposed to the first quarter, they're doing a much better job from behind the arc here in the second. They're starting to heat up a little bit, percolate from behind that three-point line, and as a result, they're chipping away at that lead.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is. That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And so Hornacek nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Kerr. He's got 12. Outside, Rodman. The feed to Harper. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Check out the game that you were having, Steve. He has 12 points and 1 rebound. Inside, outside, it hasn't mattered. He's hitting from all over the floor.
What do we call that, Clark? The zone? That's what he's in right now. Boy, does he have a hot hand.
Jazz leading by 7. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Keefe, John Stockton out there with Jeff Hornacek. Then there's Foster, and it's Malone in at the 4 spot. Now here's Jordan after the miss from Karl Malone. Here's Longley. Keefe grabs the miss.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here is Keefe. Pass to Foster. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now Hornacek. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. Stockton dishes to Malone. Luke Longley grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 9. Pippen for 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Pippen's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Stockton outside. The dish to Hornacek. Malone with the screen. Hornacek passes to Malone. And the rejection by Pippen. Outside Harper. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the left wing. He feeds it to Pippen. Outside Jordan. Down low with the ball. Picked up by Stockton. Longley can't get it to go.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Good. Hornacek's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jams.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Anderson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Feeds to Rodman. Back to Harper. Anderson against Kukoc. 6 on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Jazz leading by 10. Hornacek kicks to Malone. Foster played in with a nice touch off the glass. Foster's got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed. In terms of their low post defense.
Chicago making some changes. Wennington comes in for Luke Longley. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Scottie Pippen. And a switcher also for Utah. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. Hornacek outside. Left side Anderson. Back to Hornacek. Shoots the 3. Can't hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head